Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Class Clown series. We're looking at vocabulary. We will be studying 10 words right now and somebody will be drawing one of these words. So while we are studying these words, you can guess what word it is. This is vocabulary that is very useful for the standard English tests, so we hope you enjoy it.
Thank you very much. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so our first word here is cripple. Can you say it after me? Cripple. This word is a noun. That means a person who cannot move or walk normally because of a permanent injury, such as a damaged leg or foot, or other physical problem. One example is he returned from war a cripple. But this word is a little old-fashioned, and people now usually use the less offensive term disabled person. Cripple can also be a verb. That means to cause a person or animal to be unable to move or walk normally, and it is usually used as to be crippled. For example, thousands of people have been crippled by the disease. Or the car accident left him crippled, meaning that it left him disabled. It can also mean to make something unable to work normally, so to cause great damage to something. So we could say, higher taxes could cripple small businesses. All right, our next word is decline. Can you say it? Decline. This word is a verb that means to become lower in amount or less in number. For example, oil prices continue to decline, meaning that they continue to decrease or fall. Another example is the construction of new houses declined 5% this year. Or the animals' numbers are declining rapidly. It can also mean to become worse in condition or quality. So you can say the patient's condition has declined, meaning that the patient's condition has worsened or deteriorated. Another example is, my grandmother's health has been declining since she broke her hip. Or the civilization began to decline around 1000 BC. It also means to say that you will not or cannot do something. So the company declined comment on the scandal. Another example sentence is, she declined to run for a second term as governor. All right, our next word is epidemic. Can you say it? Epidemic. This is a noun that means an occurrence in which a disease spreads very quickly and affects a large number of people. We can talk about a flu epidemic or the AIDS epidemic. It also means a sudden, quickly spreading occurrence of something harmful or unwanted, like a crime epidemic or an epidemic of bankruptcies. Our next word is rudimentary. Can you say it? Rudimentary. This is an adjective that means basic or simple. For example, this class requires a rudimentary knowledge of human anatomy. Another example is, he speaks rudimentary English. Another meaning is that it is not very developed or advanced. So we can talk about rudimentary technology. Or we can say, when baseball was in its rudimentary stages, different teams played by different rules. And just one other example is, some insects have only rudimentary wings. The next word is cognition. Can you repeat after me? Cognition. This is a noun that means conscious mental activities. So the activities of thinking, understanding, learning, and remembering. We talk about disabilities affecting cognition and judgment. Or you can say neuroscience has found that emotion and cognition are connected. The next word is impair. Can you say it? Impair. This is a verb that means to make something weaker or worse. You can say smoking can impair your health, or drinking impairs a person's ability to think clearly. And another example is, his memory was so impaired by age that he often forgot where he was. The adjective is impaired. One example is, the disease causes impaired vision or impaired hearing in elderly people. We also talk about hearing impaired people, and that means people with impaired hearing. Our next word is deterioration. Can you say it? Deterioration. That is a noun that means the act or process of becoming worse. We talk about economic deterioration or a deterioration in quality. Also, the gradual deterioration of the weather and a deterioration of academic standards. All right, the next word is diagnose. Can you say it? Diagnose. This is a verb that means to recognize a disease, illness, and so on by examining someone. For example, the test is used to help in diagnosing heart disease. Or thousands of new cases have been diagnosed in the past year. And another example is, the doctor was unable to diagnose the skin condition. It also means to find the cause of a problem. So, for example, the mechanic was unable to diagnose the problem. The next word is chronic. Can you say it? Chronic. And this word is an adjective that means continuing or occurring again and again for a long time. For example, he suffers from chronic arthritis or chronic pain. So we often talk about a chronic disease or chronic health problems. But it also means when something is happening or existing frequently or most of the time. So you can say, inflation has become a chronic condition in the economy. And it also means always or often doing something specified. So you can say he is a chronic complainer, and that means that he complains all the time. Or he is a chronic gambler or a chronic offender. So he gambles often. And our last word is substance. Can you say it after me? Substance. this word is a noun, and it means a material of a particular kind. So we can talk about chemical, toxic, hazardous, dangerous substances. We can say the floor was covered with a white, powdery substance that turned out to be flour. It also means a drug that is considered harmful and whose use is controlled by law or made illegal. We can say heroin and other illegal substances, or he had a history of substance abuse. And it also means the quality of being true or believable. So you could say, these rumors have no substance, or these rumors are without substance. And that means that these rumors are not true. And you could also say, the results of the study give substance to their theory. How was it? Did you guess the word? I hope so, but if not, no big deal. Just review it, go over it, and keep practicing writing it down, practicing out loud. You will get it eventually, don't worry. So we'll see you at the next episode.
Thank you very much. Keep practicing, guys. Happy learning.
Bye.